So I've actually been in foster care twice. The first time I was 10, and I was in Missouri with my younger brother, and both my parents had gotten arrested for, I believe it was shoplifting or stealing a car, I believe. I'm not 100% positive. I was pretty young. We were in Missouri for about a year. We stayed with foster parents, and then my mom got custody back of us. Then when I was 15, we had moved back to Texas because my dad had finally got out of jail and my parents got back together. My mom and my dad both disappeared for about 30 days before my oldest brother, who was over 18, called the cops and CPS and said that me and my younger brother were by ourselves without parental supervision.
I remember I was appointed in, I believe, 2006, 2007, and to represent Amy and her brother Dylan. Whenever you're appointed to represent anyone, when you're representing them as the attorney ad litem, and I was their attorney ad litem, first you have to go meet with them. You want to see what their needs are, what their legal desires are, and at that particular point, I was immediately taken aback on Amy and where she was, for lack of a better term, hellish existence for anyone to live through. But what I first noticed about Amy is this is someone who can overcome. She can persevere. She wanted to get out. She wanted to get an education. She wanted to go to school. And that's unfortunately, that's very unusual when you're representing teenagers in CPS cases.
I was very blessed. I believe even now, a lot of teenagers in foster care didn't have the support system I had. I had Brent Hill as my attorney who fought for me. Not only was he there for the legal issues, he was there for me emotionally as well. He was always involved with my life at Cumberland. He threw my high school graduation party at his house. He helped me get my first car. He was always just there, him and his wife both. I had Michelle as my CASA advocate, and she was always there if I needed her. Beyond that, Cumberland had gotten me mentors as well. So I had the Kowaliks, Mark and Marcy Kowalik, and even to this day, I still talk to them constantly. So I just had this great support network that my CASA advocate helped build and kept us all together to make sure that it was just something there for me and made me feel like there was someone there guiding me to be where I want to be today.
And the thing that amazed me about Amy was her resiliency. I think probably that's what brought her here today is she's just been able to take what could have been and probably was a very traumatizing event and turn it into something positive. And she was able, even at the time, to put aside the grief and the anger that she must have felt for what she was going through and still make room for new relationships in her life and understand that the people that were involved with her, they were there to help. And I saw that willingness to engage and to trust people. And to me, that was just remarkable that you could be so resilient in the face of adversity and just show that kind of maturity. And that was just, it impressed everyone.
She'd always take me out to eat. We would talk about myself, what my goals were, my aspirations. She made sure that I knew that she was there for me and that everything I wanted to do, she would try to help me do. She got me involved with the PALS program, which was the program that you had to go through in order to get like the college and stuff after you graduated, and she helped me apply for different scholarships as well. My husband and I had our children, and we do eventually want to become foster parents, specifically for teenagers, eventually. But I also wanted to give back now, and I recently at my work, I work with DACU Credit Union, and they had a panel of people there during our Christmas party, and I was able to listen to CASA, and I really felt moved by who was there and made me realize that I could be helping out now and I could be what Michelle was for me, and so I joined the CASA program. and I've been an advocate since March of this year, and I'm really enjoy it. Love giving back and helping other children.
You hope at the end of the day that you touch someone, and then to get the email from CASA saying that Amy is now wanting to be, no, she is a CASA, volunteer. That's, I was a part of it, but God blessed me with the opportunity to be a part of her life. And that is just so cool.
Well, I have to admit, when Debbie Jensen called me and CASA of Denton County popped up on my phone, my heart stopped because I thought it was bad news. And when I answered that and she told me what was happening, and it just made my week. And Amy, I wanted you to see this. This is a pin that I got for my service to CASA. It might have been a 5-year pin, I don't remember, but it's on my desk. It's a little tarnished because it's been here 10 years and it's kind of getting weathered. But every time I would look at it, I thought of you. And now I look at it and I'm going to think of all of the good work you're going to do going forward and all the lives that you will touch, and to have played whatever small role I have played in that just makes me so proud. So I wish you all the best.
I think you're determined to make me cry today. It's fine.